Today is exciting because I am going to Liverpool. I had a lovely lunch with my auntie Lars. Auntie is so funny. She's 78. She is still like as fiery as a firecracker. I'm so glad I got to hang out with her. We were talking about the state of the world and stuff. She was like, things that are happening, Palestine and Israel and Trump and America. She's like, I'm so glad I could drop dead at any moment. She was just so real like that, which I loved. Was like, love her. Tomorrow I intend to do some tourism. I am a Beatles fan, I will say.
Thanks to the Beatles Story in Liverpool, for your support. Peace and love.
Hello, it's today now and I'm excited because they have Jolibee here. I have to be very Filipino and grab our beloved national bee. It's spaghetti. Very Filipino combo of like sweet spaghetti with fried chicken. So we'll see if they Britishified it. I don't know what that would mean. Well, let's see if it doesn't have flavor. That's what I mean. It's like still sweet, but it is like a little more bland. Spaghetti is one of those things you can't like really mess up. Well, actually you can, but it's very hard to. So if you're not familiar with Filipino spaghetti, they always put hot dogs in it. I think I'm gonna eat for a little bit because it's actually hard to talk and eat at the same time without it being awkward. It's become normalized that people are doing TikToks and talking while they're eating, But then they'll be like, oh, so, and then the next thing you do is, and then you have to wait for them to finish their food. And I'm like, bro, why did you take a bite? The only thing I know about Liverpool is that the Beatles are from there. I think they were one of the first groups that, older groups as a kid that I was like, oh, old music is actually really good. So I went to the museum, and you get thrown into a photo op where there's a green screen. The thing is, like, they don't tell you what the context is. And so they're like, pick up this guitar, hold up one of the signs that say, we love the Beatles, or I love Ringo. The third one would be walking across, like, you're on Abbey Road, which that one's pretty obvious based on the positioning. But then I realized at the end, like, the context, you're in the middle of, like, the fans screaming. But then I'm just holding it like I'm so not bothered. And I was like, well, I needed some context so I could act in the photo. And also they have student discount. It's geared towards definitely fans of the older generation, because there's a lot of like information. On top of that, they give you headphones. You could tell it was geared towards like older people, and they needed to take seating breaks. They have a cafe, a Beatles cafe. There isn't anything like themed Beatles, which I felt like was a missed opportunity. They could have been like Let It Be cheesecake. I don't know, I just thought that off the top of my head. But they did have a very big merch store, different styles, like catered to like younger fans. They had like mesh shirts, and then they have caps, and so it was very stylish in that way. I realized that I actually do really enjoy Liverpool. The way that the city center is set up feels very nice, but I wonder, because like some parts they feel very Los Angeles, that it made me feel a little more homey. See, I can't really like talk and eat at the same time because I'm just playing with the skin as talking. But anyway, that was yesterday, so I just want to eat now. So I'm gonna end this because this is not working for me. Okay, thanks. Hiya. So I am back in Brum. Back in Brum. Dun, 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 dun. It is the next day, and I'm getting back into the daily routine of the work of the PhD. But I do have to say that I was pleasantly surprised at how much I really, really enjoy Liverpool. I thought it was so lovely that there was a busker playing Beatles music by their statue, galleries, cafes, very nice to visit. So I actually think I will go again. The highlight of my visit was hanging out with my aunt. She was just like pulling my luggage, and I was like, do you want me to take care of that? And then she was like, no. And you know, so if I have half the energy that she has now in her 70s, I would be very proud. She probably has more energy than me. It's starting to make me wonder if anyone has recommendations on other places in the UK I should visit, because I haven't really explored much. As you saw in the other vlog, I went to Manchester, obviously Birmingham and London, but I need to see more. But I hope this was entertaining in some kind of way, especially I guess it was kind of like geared towards Beatles fans. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or comments regarding the PhD experience, and I will get to it when I can. Subscribe if you want to, and I shall see you in the next video. Did I do that right? Okay, bye.